Welcome to the Mammoth Tech Show. I'm Jeff. This year's Black Friday I may have got the cheapest console deal going. From UK toy retailer The Entertainer we have the Pixel player being sold at the very reasonable if slightly superstitious price of £6.66. The Pixel player is a 8-bit gaming console that actually looks like it was rendered by an 8-bit gaming console. Surprisingly, although its blocky appearance would have you think otherwise, it's actually rather comfortable to hold. Flip the Pixel player over and it kinda looks like two lumps of chocolate. But those two lumps, which are actually battery compartments containing a total of 4 AAA batteries, make for a good grip. It can also be powered externally using the micro USB port on the top. There are the volume controls in the middle and a headphone socket and 2.5mm AV out complete the ports. But these aren't the ports we're looking for. The Pixel player promises 8 Data East coin-op ports, specifically Bad Dudes vs Dragon Ninja, Caveman Ninja, Heavy Barrel, Burger Time and more. There are also 300 other games, which we'll get to later. Firing up the Pixel player, which incidentally is a little odd as it has two on positions which seem to do the same thing, takes us to the menu. The screen is nice and colourful, although the viewing angles are a little, well, not great. So let's take a look at those games. That's some quality menu music there. Never mind, we're here for the game, so let's take a look at those bad dudes first. And 8-bit this most definitely is. We aren't looking at arcade perfect conversions here. Just look at what the arcade title screen should look like. These are NES conversions, not arcade ports here. Hello and welcome to Madly Flickering Ninja Simulator 2000, in which you play a guy who can't afford sleeves on his shirt, who's being attacked by identical ninjas who seem to have a very vague and intermittent connection with the universe that we currently inhabit. As more and more badly animated assailants attack our hero, we're treated to a guest appearance by Optimus Prime. And this is about as exciting as the game gets. Personally, I remember playing the vastly superior Amiga port of this game, so this version is rather painful. Let's not continue. Oh good, it's that music again. Quick, pick another game. From 80s ninjas to caveman ninjas. Will they be an improvement though? Okay, I'm thinking not, but let's think of the positives. We have a bit of parallax scrolling, confusing bush monsters, really tiny pterodactyls, even more confusingly small Tyrannosaurus rexes, oh, well, at least the T-Rexes seem to have grown a bit, although not in intellect apparently. We seem to be defeating this chap by standing still, facing away from him and firing up. Perhaps this is why they went extinct. That's good, the dinosaurs appear to be getting bigger and bigger, although this one is basically scenery. But this guy's so big he barely fits on the screen. So yes, the caveman ninjas do seem to have the bad dude beat, in terms of graphics at least, but it would still have been nice to have the proper arcade version. Let's give Heavy Barrel a go, it's got to be better than this Mania music. Ooh, a cutscene. How posh. So, Heavy Barrel. It's kind of like Commando or Ikari Warriors, except a lot less well known. So we've got decent power-ups and okay graphics. This isn't terrible. Excellent, we've gained access to the secret base. So this isn't too bad. Again, a shame we have the 8-bit version, but what are you gonna do? And on to Bwings, an incredibly basic looking vertically scrolling shmup that I was previously completely unaware of. And even though it looks like it was made out of the graphics you find on the front of the Commodore 64 keyboard, it's actually not too bad to play. One novel mechanic, certainly for the time, is that you can pick your weapon before launch. Bwings! It may look like bobbing, but it has it where it counts in the gameplay department. And now on to Burger Time, a hard-hitting and compelling documentary about the working conditions found in fast food establishments. Or it's a single-screen platform game. Yeah, who's to say which is right? Who designed this factory? And why are there funny-shaped monsters wandering all over the place? And why are the burgers around 3 meters across? And how big are the chips gonna be? This is rather a fun game. I never played the original, so I don't know whether it's just this version, but transitioning from ladders to platforms is a bit fiddly and makes the game unnecessarily difficult. But the fast food theming is fun, even though you don't appear to get to choose what toppings you have on your burger. Karate Champ, which appears to have been written in BASIC. It's certainly a contender for most simplistic, loosest controlled, single-screen, point-stop sparring simulator, which is a surprisingly competitive and hard-fought category. Certainly harder fought than these fights. This is a public service announcement for anyone expecting the arrival of International Karate Plus and encountered its replacement service, Karate Champ. Complaints can be lodged at the customer service desk. Well, that's enough of the Data East games. There are 300 other titles to look at on this little beast, and they're of equal quality to the menu music. I take that back, look, Outrun's on here. Let's have a go at that. Oh, this isn't the Outrun I remember. It appears to be a weird Prison Break themed Frogger variant. Fantastic. Let's try something else. Final Blood! Final Blood is Battlezone with all the vector graphics and fun removed. Excellent! How about a driving game? Let's take Mania for a spin. Ooh, we get a choice of cars. A big wheel, a F1, an SV, and a Ferrari. So, it's a vertically scrolling driving game, kinda like Spy Hunter or LED Storm. But pants! Superb! Okay, let's try Utmost Warfare, just because it's called Utmost Warfare. Is it just me, or is this music just random notes? Who can even tell anymore? So we have a pseudo 3D effect going on here, which is making the position of everything really difficult to judge, and therefore void. It's like being attacked with a snow blur that's been filled with random plastic toys. Next! Let's try a different shmup. Deformation. Apart from the slightly troubling fact that I appear to be flying a jet fighter in space, this is actually not too bad. Don't tell me there are actually half decent games in this thing. Although saying that, the pew pew noise is really starting to grate. So let's try something else quickly. So we have Primitive Man and Primitive Woman. Okay, let's give Primitive Woman a go. Wow, that sounded bad. But apparently not as bad as the game itself. Okay, perhaps by primitive they were actually referring to the graphics, or the animation, or the gameplay. Okay, we've got a cave person, but we've also got houses. How does that work? I may be overanalyzing this. I'm also apparently still playing this game. Let's stop that right now. There must be some fun hidden in here somewhere. Let's take the back off to see if it's in there. Hidden underneath the battery covers are 4 screws, and they're undone by one of these. Once they're out, it's time for a little light prying with your spudger of choice. We can now remove the back, of course, being careful not to damage those wires that attach to the battery compartment. And there's not a lot to see because everything is apparently on the other side of this board, but there is the manufacturing date. So this guy's been sitting around for around 2 years. Probably explains why it was only £6. The only thing we can see is the little speaker in the corner that was responsible for all that lovely music. Unfortunately, going any further would be pretty destructive or require soldering skills I currently don't possess. So, thwarted again. So that was the Pixel player. It was a bit of a laugh. And if you can pick it up for less than the price of a pizza, it's okay value. Possibly. Thinking about it, the pizza probably would have better graphics though. If you found this video a bit of fun, why not give it a like or subscribe for some more. I've been Jeff, this has been the Mammoth Tech Show, and you've been very kind to watch. Thank you very much.